A rule of thumb is that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So, yeah. Hey peeps, it's Rina and welcome to my anxiety-filled life. If you're already subscribed, thank you for returning to the channel and watching a new video here today. If you are new to my channel, stick around and see if you want to subscribe. If you want to like, if you want to join the family, it's fun over here. So, make that choice for yourself. Today I want to focus on the difference between emergency funds and sinking funds. So let's get into today's video. Very often people confuse emergency funds and sinking funds and think that they are the same thing. While both allow you to save up money for future events, they are different because they have a different purpose. They also prevent you from applying for a new personal loan to cover an expense for the future or using your credit card. So there's that benefit. So people are more familiar with emergency funds because we hear about it all the time, but a lot of people don't actually have one. During these times of uncertainty with the coronavirus, I would say that emergency funds are definitely important for times like this. I recently spent a lot of my emergency fund to pay off some debt, but I am currently in the process of rebuilding it so that it can be back to where it once was. So what exactly is an emergency fund? So an emergency fund is basically a large amount of funds in which they are for unplanned, unknown, and infrequent expenses. The goal is usually to save about 3 to 6 months of expenses in your emergency fund. For those of you that are subscribed and have seen my previous videos, you already know that I am a big fan of Dave Ramsey, and he suggests that you need at least $1,000 in your emergency fund to start. So basically, if you've already seen my budgeting video that I'll link above and below, all you have to do is take all of your expenses that you have in a month, multiply it by 3, and that's how much you should have in your emergency fund. That number is the least you should have in your emergency fund in the case that you lose your job, which would be your main source of income, or you have to pay a very expensive medical bill. It is recommended that you keep this emergency fund in a separate account that you won't be able to touch too much, so like a high yield savings account. On the other hand, a sinking fund is a collection of money in which they are for planned, infrequent, and known expenses. This is intended for expenses that you know are coming up, so you're putting a little money to the side each month so that you can build up a certain amount so you don't have to, spend a whole lot when that time comes. There are many types of sinking funds, with the most common being house repair fund, car repair fund, gift fund, like for birthdays, baby showers, graduations, holidays, you get the point. And then vacations, and there's just so many more. So the sinking fund is very unique to you, so you create whatever sinking funds that you need for your specific situation. Generally, people hold their sinking funds in separate bank accounts, or they use the cash envelope method where they have different envelopes and they write the name of the sinking fund on it, and they put a certain amount of cash so that they can't spend more than that a week, or they put that money away. I specifically use a high yield online savings account through Ally Bank. They allow you to use buckets so that you can divvy up your money and put, set each bucket as a sinking fund basically, so that you can divvy up your money. It's very easy to do. A rule of thumb is that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So if you made it to the end, thank you so much for kicking it with me per usual. Leave some yellow peep emojis so I know that you made it here to the end, as well as like and subscribe if you really liked the video. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of a sinking fund before today. Let me know if you do have sinking funds and what are your sinking funds that you have currently. I want to continue to mention that I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers, so continue to share my videos, like, subscribe, comment, engage with me in the comments. I love it. As per usual, spend wisely, stay safe, and you're doing the best you can, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Young, broken, independent, not broken, not quitting, I'ma get it. Even though I still struggle, I'm sufficient. Like what's up, aiming how it's business. Believe me, it's finna happen. They call them detours, we call it passion. How many no's you receive? I just stopped counting. So why you still doing this shit? I'm a cash in the fountain. See this dream dance between my ear canal, lives inside my heart like a future child. Possess the wisdom in between my smile. The world gotta see me, it may take a while. That's okay, it's prepared for. Played a lot of shows I had to pay for. Define the crowd, me, myself, and I, and the DJ and my homeboys. Good things take some time, I'm like, ooh yeah. Patience patience is a virtue when I'm moving. Looking at my life, it's a movie. Lot of ups and downs, I'm sticking to it. I got the sauce, I got the drip. I make the play, I get the assist. Impossible, it exists. The slow grind made a better trip.